I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me, even if he dies, he will still have life.
He said he's an atheist. The Bible says the fool has said in his heart there is no God. God does not believe in atheists. Actually, I don't either, okay? You're going to die one of these days. I'm going to die. Now, fellas, I didn't drive all the way over here and leave my gorgeous wife because I like being gone, okay? I didn't come to win an argument. I came to win you over. Honestly, I would like to see you saved, going to heaven. Maybe you think you are. I don't know. But if you think God used evolution, you have the wrong God, okay? I know you write all kinds of articles for the Atheist magazine, according to your bio here, Jim, and I think that people run from God. People can't find God for the same reason a thief can't find a policeman. I sacrifice my time to travel and to do this because I'm concerned that people are actually dying and going to hell. I'm really concerned that that really happens. I believe the Bible teaches that. I believe that's literally true. I believe we were designed for a purpose. And God loves each of us. He hates our sin. The Bible says He's angry with the wicked every day. God hates our sin, but He loves us. And we are inherently sinful. And we're going to die. All of us are going to die. And you're going to be dead for a really, really long time. Okay? George Washington died 205 years ago, and he is still dead. I don't care how long you live, you're going to be dead longer than that, and you better think about that long and hard. You better be really positive you're right on this one. God made this world, He owns it, He makes the rules, and we are guilty of breaking His rules. So rather than admit we've broken His rules, people say, well, there is no God, we got it by evolution, which means, of course, there are no rules. If evolution is true, there are no rules. I asked the question at the beginning, I never got an answer. If evolution is true, how do we tell right from wrong? How do we tell right from wrong? God told us very clearly, thou shalt not bear false witness. Don't lie. We've all lied. Don't steal. We've stolen things. We broke His commandments, folks. We're guilty, period. Which means we're going to be punished, or you got to find a substitute. And that's where Jesus comes in. The God that made this world also came down and said, look, you blew it, you're all sinners, you're all going to hell. However, I still love you and I still want to forgive you. I'll even die and take your place. You can't beat a deal like that. Now, Romans chapter 1 gives us a clear progression, and I would recommend every atheist or evolutionist or agnostic read Romans chapter 1 very carefully. Because that which may be known of God, he may be known, okay? You may know things about Him. You can learn about God. That which may be known is manifest in them, for God hath showed it unto them. You know there's a designer. Okay, I don't care about all your arguments. You know somebody made this place. The invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so they are without excuse. Judgment day, you're just flat seriously in trouble, okay? Because then when they knew God, they glorified Him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. They worshiped the creation. That's what evolution's all about. Save the planet. Wherefore God gave them up to uncleanness through their own lust, to dishonor their own hearts and dishonor their own bodies between them. He changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator. I mean, to them, the animals are more important. Look, I like animals. I take care of the animals we have around our place, and I think Christians take care of their things. But folks, this whole concept of nature is all there is. We got to save the planet. I don't pollute. I try hard not to. I work very hard to keep our place clean, and we do a very good job, I think. You can come visit Pensacola, Florida. But that's not the ultimate goal of life. The Bible says God gave them up. You follow this trend. They don't want God telling them what to do, so God gives up on them. Okay, you do what you want. And they get turned over to vile affections. That's the way it always goes. It descends. You can read the rest of the chapter. It goes right into homosexuality. By the way, if your job is to pass on your genes and you're the fittest, well, they're not the fittest, that's for sure. They're not passing on any genes to anybody. We could spend a long time on that one, but God's going to judge this planet. He tells us he's going to have to because man has rejected him. Now, they professed them, they thought they were wise, they became fools. And if you believe your grandpa was a rock, you're a fool. Some of my ancestors probably swung by their necks, okay, but none of them swung by their tails. Now, if you think your grandpa was a monkey, I think you're still a fool, but that's okay. You have the right to believe that. You do not, however, have the right to use tax dollars to teach that fairy tale in a public university at taxpayer expense. I think evolution should be taught in private schools at private expense.